Stranger Things fans, get ready, because today we're diving deep into a behind-the-scenes story that's both hilarious and surprisingly human. While the Duffer Brothers hit series has captivated the world for years, few know what really goes on off-camera, especially when young stars like Gaten Matarazzo and Finn Wolfhard live together during filming. The story Gaten recently shared gives fans a rare glimpse into the chaotic, messy, and ultimately heartwarming life behind the cameras of Stranger Things' final season. Gaten Matarazzo, who plays Dustin Henderson, joined Jesse Tyler Ferguson on the podcast Dinners on Me and recounted a tale that many fans could relate to, but few imagined happening on the set of a blockbuster Netflix series. According to Gaten, he and Finn Wolfhard, who portrays Mike Wheeler, actually lived together for a full year in Atlanta, Georgia, while filming Season 5 of Stranger Things. And let's just say, the reality of cohabitation for two young stars wasn't quite as glamorous as fans might have pictured. It was really, really fun, Gaten explained, kind of like a college experience. But as he admitted, that college experience quickly devolved into something else, a chaotic, cluttered, and increasingly disgusting apartment. Clothes piled up everywhere, dishes stacked in the sink. Small messes became big problems, and over time, both of them became somewhat blind to the chaos around them. Gaten laughed as he recalled looking around 3 months into their living arrangement and thinking, "This place is disgusting. What are we doing?" When asked who the messier one was, Gaten admitted that neither he nor Finn took full responsibility. "We kind of matched each other," he said. "Neither of us really cared enough to keep the place clean. We just left things everywhere." Friends occasionally suggested dropping by their apartment, and both actors would immediately make excuses. "We'd be like, 'No, do not come 10 feet near our home,'" Gaten joked. It was clear that, for a while, the two young stars prioritized fun and freedom over tidiness, but there was still an undeniable charm in their shared living experience. Despite the mess, the living situation turned into a unique bonding opportunity. Gaten reflected on how sharing a home with Finn deepened their friendship. Living together for an entire year while navigating the pressures of a major Netflix production taught them cooperation, patience, and understanding. By the end of their lease, the apartment was cleaner, routines were established, and the actors were able to appreciate the experience as more than just a logistical challenge. It became a formative chapter in their young lives. But Gaten's story didn't stop at the messy apartment. He also opened up about the emotional final days of filming Stranger Things Season 5. For him, the experience was bittersweet. Gaten joined the show at just 12 years old, and as the series came to a close, the entire cast experienced a profound sense of nostalgia and gratitude. The final day of filming was designed to be memorable. The Duffer Brothers invited the actors' parents to visit, allowing them to witness the conclusion of a journey that had spanned years. For Gaten, this felt like a graduation, a culmination of childhood, adolescence, and professional growth all in one. The emotions were palpable, not just for Gaten but for the entire main cast. In interviews, Finn Wolfhard, Sadie Sink, Caleb McLaughlin, and others admitted that reading the script for the series finale hit them harder than expected. Finn, known for his composure, claimed he wouldn't cry until one line shattered his resolve. Gaten, noticing the effect on Finn, reached over and grabbed his shoulder, triggering a chain reaction. "It was like dominoes," Finn said, laughing. By the end of the reading, almost everyone on set was in tears. Only Caleb McLaughlin managed to hold himself together, though barely. Fans now had the opportunity to prepare for an emotional goodbye, as Stranger Things Season 5 premiered in a split-release format. The first 4 episodes dropped on November 26th, and the remaining 3 episodes were set for a Christmas Day release. The grand 2-hour finale was scheduled for December 31st, to be available both on Netflix and in theaters across North America. The Duffer Brothers promised that seeing the finale on the big screen, with its cinematic sound, picture, and audience energy, would provide a once-in-a-lifetime experience for fans and cast alike. Gaten's candid reflections offered more than just a funny anecdote about a messy apartment. They provided insight into the realities of growing up on a hit television show. For 7 years, the Stranger Things cast has been part of a cultural phenomenon, yet they've remained remarkably grounded. Gaten's honesty revealed how these young actors navigated fame, professional pressure, and personal growth simultaneously. The apartment story also underscores the challenges of living independently at a young age. Both Gaten and Finn were teenagers when they shared the apartment, and balancing school, acting, and a household presented unique obstacles. They had to learn responsibility while still maintaining the playful energy that fans adored on screen. Even amidst clutter and chaos, the experience taught them lessons in compromise, communication, and empathy that will undoubtedly serve them in their future endeavors. Beyond the apartment, Gaten's podcast discussion revealed his deep connection to his fellow actors and the bonds formed through years of working together. He recalled countless late nights rehearsing lines, filming complex scenes, and supporting each other through the highs and lows of the show. These shared experiences created a sense of family among the cast, making the eventual goodbye even more poignant. Fans were quick to respond to Gaten's revelations. Social media lit up with discussions about the behind-the-scenes realities of the actors' lives. Some were surprised by how ordinary their struggles were, noting that despite fame and fortune, Gaten and Finn dealt with the same messy apartment dilemmas that countless young adults face. Others found the story endearing, a reminder that even stars aren't perfect, and that friendship and humor often outweigh material perfection. The season finale itself became a testament to the growth of these actors. The Duffer Brothers, who carefully guided the series from its inception, ensured that the final episodes honored the characters' journeys. For Gaten, playing Dustin Henderson over the past 7 seasons had been transformative. He had evolved from a young, quirky kid into a confident, capable young adult, mirroring the journey many fans had grown alongside on screen. In addition to emotional growth, Gaten's experience living with Finn showcased the actor's personal development. Handling a shared living space, dealing with a lack of cleanliness, and navigating the ups and downs of day-to-day life taught them patience, humor, and adaptability. Fans could see how these skills translated into their performances. The authenticity, teamwork, and trust on screen were undoubtedly influenced by the real-life challenges they faced together. Gaten also touched on the lighter aspects of living with Finn. While the apartment was chaotic, there were many fun, memorable moments. Late-night gaming sessions, shared meals, and spontaneous conversations created a bond that extended beyond the professional realm. These experiences enriched their friendship and offered fans a glimpse of the human side of celebrity life, where ordinary struggles and triumphs coexist with fame and public attention. As the series drew to a close, Gaten reflected on the importance of appreciating these formative experiences. "It was kind of like a rite of passage," he explained. "Living together, learning to manage our space, working through our differences, it all became part of growing up and learning about ourselves." Fans resonated with this perspective, noting that the story was relatable, inspiring, and heartwarming. Moreover, Gaten emphasized the role of support systems in navigating both fame and personal life. The cast, crew, and families played vital roles in ensuring that the actors could perform at their best while maintaining their mental and emotional health. By inviting parents to the final day of filming, the Duffer Brothers reinforced the importance of community and care, highlighting the human aspect behind the cinematic spectacle. The Season 5 finale's split-release strategy also offered a unique viewing experience for fans. By releasing the first 4 episodes ahead of the holidays and concluding with a 2-hour finale on New Year's Eve, Netflix ensured maximum engagement and anticipation. Fans could savor the story in segments, while the actors experienced a staggered yet emotionally intense journey, culminating in a grand cinematic farewell. Throughout this process, Gaten's storytelling offered authenticity that fans deeply appreciated. His candid humor, reflection on personal growth, and unfiltered discussion of the messy apartment experience provided a multi-dimensional view of life as a young star. The combination of comedy, drama, and heartfelt insight made the story one of the most memorable behind-the-scenes accounts from Stranger Things. In the end, the tale of Gaten Matarazzo and Finn Wolfhard living together is more than just a funny anecdote. It's a story of friendship, growth, and shared experiences. It's about navigating the challenges of fame while staying true to oneself, learning life skills in unexpected ways, and appreciating the bonds that form when people come together under extraordinary circumstances. For fans of Stranger Things, this story serves as both a reminder and a celebration. While the characters of Hawkins may face supernatural threats, the actors behind the scenes face very human challenges: messy apartments, late-night schedules, and the pressures of growing up in the public eye. Yet, through it all, humor, camaraderie, and shared memories make the journey unforgettable. As the Stranger Things phenomenon concludes with its 5th season, fans can look back on Gaten and Finn's living adventures with a smile, knowing that even amidst chaos, friendships were strengthened, lessons were learned, and memories were made. Their story humanizes the actors, showing that behind every on-screen hero is a young adult navigating the ordinary challenges of life, just like everyone else. And so, while the series finale marks the end of a fictional chapter, Gaten and Finn's real-life experiences remain timeless. From messy apartments to emotional final readings, their journey embodies the humor, resilience, and heart that has defined Stranger Things from day one. For fans, this is the perfect reminder that growth, friendship, and life lessons happen everywhere, even in a cluttered Atlanta apartment shared by two young stars chasing their dreams.